Well, welcome back to the action, folks, here in the Bryan College practice gym for the second half of the game between the Platypi and Pac-Men. Pac-Men are up 46-17 in this half. Of Steez inbounds the ball and the clock starts. On the floor for the Platypi, we have Adam Franklin, Steve Franklin, Jonathan Warner, Drew Pilgrim, and Ashton Alexander. Ashton seeing his first action of the night. He joined the team last week, or actually, well, no, it was Monday, wasn't it? Was it Monday that he, yes, it was. It was Monday that he played. Okay, this week is kind of a long one, but feels long. And Ashton may have already hurt himself. He comes up limping there a little bit. Let's hope he's okay.
Ashton not really used to
And Warner taking his time dribbling down the court, trying to organize his team here. Ashton, is he gonna? No, he's not gonna try and shoot. It doesn't look like he's gonna try and pass it, and he does that to Warner. Warner misses with the 2, and EJ with the rebound. Nice job there by Ashton.
Great steal.
Warner for 2, and that one goes in.
Warner going for the ball pretty aggressively there.
Good job there by Ashton getting the ball down the court, and it led to 2 points for the Platypi.
You know, Ashton claims to have never played basketball before Monday night, but he certainly doesn't move like a guy who's never played before.
And remember what we said about the refs not really getting in the game? There he is. It's unfortunate, you know. I mean, sure, they've been here. They don't like being here. And they've been here for an earlier game, and this game's not really exciting. But, I mean, come on, do your job, right? Good athletic play there by Drew, unfortunately.
And it looks like
Warner
no one
gets
can
knocked
stand
down.
up here tonight. Kind of reminds me of a first game we didn't actually broadcast. We didn't have the equipment here at the time, but no, in that game we saw a lot of people falling over.
Yes, we did. Actually, I think that was probably against Team Morton, wasn't it, who have now been kicked out. So we will not actually, unfortunately, get to relive that game. It was pretty entertaining.
Next, I think that's where the idea of how basketball was born.
It just may have. We were just thinking, hey, we gotta somehow be able to relive this, and what better way than through film, right?
Nice
steal
by
there.
Pat coming out of nowhere, catching Foreman off guard.
TJ travel there. Good call. He just caught it and fell over.
That's something you don't see a lot from a red shirt.
Well, that was TJ. TJ's not the red shirt. EJ is the red shirt.
You know, Grant, and all these players, they look the same to me.
Yes, yes. Speaking of all looking the same, the all-freshman team was playing here before this. They had about 15 fans. The teammates and all the fans all wearing black. That showed great coordination by this freshman class. Pretty impressive, if you ask me.
You know, the freshmen are always good at things like that.
That's true when you think about it. When we were freshmen, we were pretty good about that, and that kind of tailed off. You got to wonder if the freshmen are able to hold it together longer than we did. That'd be pretty impressive.
You know, I think it's just a freshman class thing. They come in here, they're fresh out of high school, they've got a lot of energy, and, you know, they just lose that over time as they get into the harder classes and, you know, just acclimate to college life. It just loses some of its charm and allure. I
mean, me and you stayed up a lot later our freshman year than we do now. That's just a fact, and that kind of is across the board, if you ask me.
And I would agree with that. You know, Drayton, I've got to ask you, what do you think about this new band, the LHM?
Well, let me tell you, they're pretty good. Maybe, could you call it their first single? Went up on Facebook, already 50 views, so it's starting to move and get some recognition. That's great for LHM.
Yeah, it is, and I've got to wonder, what does LHM actually stand for?
You know, I don't know, and I really haven't bothered to try and figure it out because there are a lot of possibilities.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of possibilities in this game right now. Although the one that seems most likely is the Platypi are going to lose, and Team Pac-Man will add another W to their already impressive collection.
Well, I'm trying to think of a segue into our next topic after this LHM. You know, KLM is an airline that flies in Europe. In Europe is the Vatican, and something very interesting happened that involved the Vatican recently. A Ohio-based company developed a app for your iPhone that is basically walks Catholics through confessions and also allows them to keep track of their sins on their phone.
You know, that would be a very useful tool for someone who sins a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. It can always be there, keep track of it. They may have a long list when they go to confession. You know, I don't know much about it. We were watching it on BBC World News last night, and they, I think, reported the Vatican had approved it, but reading some stories today, the Vatican does not seem too pleased about that. As Ethan makes it 3, Ethan just getting into this second half. He had sat the first few minutes out trying to catch his breath. We're 5 and a half minutes into this one, 52-24.
I'm glad to see Ethan Hickey back in this game. He's a player I really enjoy watching.
And the Platypi seem to pick up the pace a little bit, putting a few good points on the board.
Is that Corey Hartsfield out there?
Well, you know what?
For the Platypi?
That looks like Corey. That's interesting. Corey came as a fan. You know, you saw the halftime interview. Another 3 by Ethan. And
it looks like now he'd actually join a team, and I mean that's like a fan's dream come true.
Well, you can tell he just came to watch. He's wearing jeans. Did he win some kind of a raffle or something to get on the court? I don't know. And there's a 3. So right now it's kind of just Ethan and EJ trading 3s here. They're going to have to do a lot more than true, and they're going to have to do a lot more the Platypi than trade 3s if they're going to have a chance to come back in this game.
You know, an interesting fact about the Vatican, it's actually the smallest country on Earth.
Yep. And speaking of countries, South Sudan is going to become a new country in July. I don't know if you read that.
You know, I was actually hearing that on the news the other night, and that pass is a little too hard and too high for Adam Franklin to get in.
Something that's fascinating about that is, you know, about 3 million people voted in those elections. 99% voted for independence or to secede from Northern Sudan. That's a pretty big percentage as Corey gets the ball stolen. Yeah, it's kind of be expected. I mean, Corey's in jail. Oh, wow, okay, Corey gets a steal. Corey is just all over the court today. Let's see if he can hold the ball for a little longer this time.
You know, it's amazing to see a fan come in and play with that kind of tenacity.
I mean, this could provide an advantage for the Platypi. Obviously, Pac-Man have not done any scouting on Corey. He's just a fan. There's a 3. I'm not sure who made that one.
You know, I'm pretty sure next week we'll see Corey Hartsfield shooting up if he wants that position. The Platypi will pretty much take any help they can get at this point in the season.
You know, shooting up may have been a poor choice of words there. Watch that. We don't want to give the wrong idea. There's no poor performance enhancing going on the Platypi team. For that, you can be sure. Corey's just here for fun, as we all are.
Oh, that's true, great. We definitely wouldn't want to imply that any kind of drug use is going on in real basketball.
No, not at all.
That's just completely absurd. These people are here to have a good time. They're not going to do anything like that, really.
Although it's interesting, we say we're here to have a good time. Well, the team that's probably having the best time, Team Morton, they've been kicked out. So apparently it's a little more than just having a good time here.
Well,
and Ethan puts up a 3. That one goes in. Well, Ethan has found his stride here.
You know, this is the Ethan Hickey I remember from last year.
I was just thinking that, exactly. We have not seen that yet this year. And maybe coming alive here in the second half. EJ puts up a 3. Oh, that one misses. Nice rebound by Corey.
Rebound gives it to Ethan. Ethan's got all kinds of room.
Get him. Oh.
And they actually have EJ guarding him now, so apparently tired of him making 3s. Corwin, oh. Not bad by Corwin. On target, just a little high there. EJ with the layup, going for 2 there opposed to 3. That.
Maybe you just got tired of the number 3. You know, the number 3, although it is a magic number, every now and then you can still get tired of it. You should try a new number like 2 or 1 or 5.
Well, with 11 minutes to go in this one, we're at 57-33. Definitely a great C puts in the 2. We're going to have to go to a break here in a minute. But definitely a strong showing here coming out of the gate in the second half of the Platypi. Corey, wow, what a steal. Oh my goodness, and there's no one else down there. They all already ran down. Ethan puts up 3. That one just short.
And it's off the rim, but they've got the rebound. Steve Franklin.
Ethan with a 2, and with that basket, we're going to take a quick break here from the practice here, and we'll bring it right back. This is one's turning a little exciting. So we'll be right back on
Basketball.